What's up? Welcome to the Vegas Benchwarmer channel. This is the Benchwarmer podcast. My name is Eric. He hate me 702, and we have the man, the myth, the legend. What is today again? Labor Day? Oh yeah, or Monday's Labor Day. Man, myth, the legend. By the way, I just noticed your uniform in the back. Do you always have that there?
This?
Yeah,
It's been there for years.
that was like the first time I think I noticed that.
I don't think I noticed it before either.
Been there forever.
Oh my god. Go ahead and introduce yourself. My bad.
Jeremy with a G. You can
And down
literally
below.
go back and look at all the videos and see it there.
Mo with the O.
There we go. So,
Some people try to do MOE, so it is Mo with the O, no E.
we got some stuff to talk about. There's been a lot of transactions that have gone down.
There hasn't been a lot of transactions in the state of Nevada.
Either way, there's a lot of shit going. Yeah. So, but we have a lot of transactions going down. So as of right now, we gonna let Mo talk about it. It's Mo's person, Mo's team. We gonna get to the biggest news of the week. I think this is the biggest news of the week, right?
Is it?
Mike?
Is it really?
What else would be bigger right now?
But
I mean, NFL wise, I guess.
But the question is though, is it really big news?
I mean, the whole thing. Yeah, I mean, yes and no. So I mean it came out.
It's the biggest regular season news.
But I'm talking about like this week. Is it the biggest news this week? I have all sports.
Well,
media.
I mean, if we're
Sports wise, I think that's all you're hearing about.
Playoff time, it's not the biggest news.
No, we know that it's not gonna affect that. But right now, this week, this was like so many people were surprisingly shocked. Like we figured he would get traded because Jerry wasn't gonna let him hold out after Jerry went on that press tour talking shit about his agent. But go ahead, Mo. Tell us how you feeling.
I mean, I guess it's still like a little surreal that he would actually go through with it, but like you said, it just seemed like they got into a pissing contest and Jerry's getting to that point where I guess he's trying to draw a line in the sand and show what you would call it, his agent, who's boss or whatever. But
It's a lot of money. It's a lot of fucking money.
Look,
you are tying up a lot with him and CD. I'd be like over 50% of the cap, I think. I saw.
I mean,
So-
I could have got down with the 2 first, but the 47 million was like, yeah, no.
So like we didn't really know what he wanted.
I can't give you 47 million for regular season play.
Yeah, but rumors said that like Jerry went to like 42, and then his agent got involved and he wanted more. Or the agent, they said no, they wanted more. They wanted to break the whole entire fucking system. Micah Parsons wanted to get paid. So once I saw the 47 million, I was like, holy shit, I kind of see why Jerry said no.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying he's not a great player, but 47 million is a lot of money to play a defensive player.
And then what are you gonna build around it if you're tying up that much on 3 players?
We know it would have
But
been
that's
a
the
lot.
thing, yeah. He likes to fucking drag it out and make a whole circus out of it.
I mean,
Okay, I'm almost for sure that he's just making
When
up happy days now.
when the fuck is regular Marshmallow Day? That's very
So
specific.
what are we discriminating?
So, what are your thoughts going forward?
Oh man, I guess it'll be interesting to see when he comes back week 4. Fucking, he's probably gonna be on a mission to show him what he's missing out on.
National Toasted Marshmallow Day is celebrated on August 30th each year, a cheerful excuse to gather around a flame, skewer a marshmallow, and enjoy the perfect gooey inside, golden outside bite.
That is a very, very unique description of a fucking toasted marshmallow. it literally, no bull. I kind of want to have a toasted marshmallow.
I was about to look. I don't think I have any, but I was
I
like,
got some, and I got a little bitty fire pit in my backyard. So after playing basketball,
I
I
was
might have
just,
to get some toasted marshmallows.
I was just gonna do it on the stove.
Oh, I like it on the stove. The stove one is always the best. The stove one's the best. We got those little skewers
Soaks
too.
up all that gas.
Yeah.
We can light Jerry's teeth on fire and do it.
So, but
He's already lit his face on fire.
so 2 first. Those are probably going to be, unless something happens,
And Kung Fu Kenny.
towards the end of the first round. Both of those picks.
Yeah.
Would you still get talented players at the end of the first round?
Like Jerry said, that's what he kind of made it sound like.
They're going to trade those picks. They're not going to use those picks.
Okay, I have a question for the table and for the chat. Jerry said, if you want to get paid, ask Dak. Yeah, I know Jerry doesn't pay people. We know that, but 47 is a lot of money. Do you think that Jerry didn't want to pay him because of the fact that even though he produces stats and everything, but he's basically like the franchise, the face of the Cowboys. He's on podcasts. He owns his own podcast on the Bleacher Report. Like, he was literally taking over the face of the Cowboys. I think more people.
You want my honest opinion?
Yeah, I think more people were starting to think of Micah when it came to the Cowboys over Jerry.
I think you know where I'm going with this.
Oh, okay. That's it. I'm ready. I'm buckled in.
Jerry said, I don't want to go through this again. He said, I came out of it once. I don't want to come out of it again. He said it cost me a lot of money to come out of it the last time.
Okay. So what are we talking about? Are we talking about who are we talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. He said that's a lot of money to pay for one of them.
For one of them.
You know that's what he said.
We know that. But we've already established, no, Jerry don't talk to agents. He talks to players. Yeah, because he tries to fleece them. But I'm wondering, like, again, I get Micah Parsons is a very good player. But we've said, and I don't want to tell players not to get their money. I don't.
In the regular season. You got to add in the regular season.
He's a very good player in the regular season. And
he's a good player in the last minute and 48 seconds of the playoff game.
I'm not going to say that I don't want players to get their money, but I think they have to be realistic sometimes. Like,
look, he's a great player, but there's no way I couldn't have I couldn't get down with the $47 million. I'd have given up 2 first-round picks.
That's $47 million. Like, he's getting paid now. We know that Mahomes took a little less of a deal. We know that. But even if you look, he's the highest paid player that's not a quarterback, right?
What you think? Trey Lance garnered, what was it, 3 first-round picks?
Oh, 4. 4.
So I absolutely would have given up 2 first-round picks.
But I'm not giving
what I would have been stuck on was the $47 million. There's no way.
Okay, so
how do you get 4 first-round picks for Trey Lance, but 2 for Micah Parsons?
Well, Trey Lance was coming out of the fucking draft. So, and they had Jerry going to flip. They didn't have, the Niners thought that was going to be, they were going to get him for fucking 20 years. Where in this scenario, they had no choice. Micah, they knew there was a contract negotiation problem. And he had already requested a trade. So that kind of tanked his value. There was no, I don't want to trade him. You have to come get this guy from me. There was none of that. Also, there was rumors that Micah's agent talked to Jerry and them and said, hey, they were willing to open up negotiations. And Jerry said, sign the contract or leave. Like, he was not going above the $41 or $2 million. So as of right now, per year, Justin Herbert gets $60 million in 2025. Josh Allen gets 58. Tua gets 51. Patrick gets 50. Dak Prescott gets 47. Deshaun Watson gets 46, and he's not even playing. Micah Parsons gets 45. He is the 7th highest paid player.
And after taxes, he gets 25.
Well, he's in Wisconsin. So what's your tax?
And that's what somebody pointed out, that when you do the math after taxes, that it would have probably ended up being about the same because there's no state tax.
Yeah, he was in Texas where there's no state tax. So, yeah, he got double fucked. So right now, I mean, when you look at that, you look at the top players. First of all, this is getting absolutely stupid because Justin Herbert has one playoff win. Like, I know you're paying people for the regular season, but how can you build your team if you are paying, like, they would pay $47 million to Dak, $45 million to Micah. And how much are they paying CD?
Somewhere up there too, close. Let me see.
CD's not in the top 40. Yeah, he's still in the 20s because they haven't started paying. The first receiver that's in the top 12 is Jamar Chase. And then T. Higgins. And then Terry McLaurin. Damn, Jamar Chase makes more than Joe Burrow. I don't know where he's at, but anyway. Very, very. So I'm gonna be honest. This might be a weird take. I kind of agree with Jerry not paying him.
You can see that side for sure, because like you said, there's a lot of money to tie up on the 3 people. Steve Young for what?
I don't know.
What about Steve Young? What about Steve Young, Lizer?
Watch Lizer's Facebook. Some of his shit was fucking stupid. They stupid funny. Like, I was dying of laughter. I forgot which one he was talking.
Have you seen his TikTok?
No, I don't have TikTok.
Oh, that's all his TikTok.
Yeah, so I just watch it. I just watch the Facebook. Some of his shit be hilarious. It's stupid funny. I be dying of laughter.
Oh,
like, it is so
Lizer,
funny.
He's the silliest.
TikTok is a devil. Delete it. It's the devil from, like, what was that?
Bobby Boucher.
Yeah, Waterboy. You knew what I was talking about. So yeah, I agree with Jerry in this one. I'm not gonna joke. I'm not gonna lie. I think Jerry Jones.
I don't agree with Jerry on shit. Fuck Jerry and his wooden teeth.
I don't agree the reasons why. Because he could have paid him the year before, saved $10 million.
Oh, one, he's a fucking slime ball trying to fucking go outside the fucking agent and do shit, and then, like, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. But, okay, so let me say this. I agree with the Cowboys not paying him. I think it's going to end up being a smarter decision. Like, the last time we saw a trade like this, and they immediately paid him for a defensive player that I could think of was Khalil Mack, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
And they went to won one playoff game.
If that.
Yeah, no, they beat they lost. They lost on the doink. That's right. Who on what defense? Dallas
on the Packers?
Or the Packers? I'm gonna be honest. There's not many defensive players that scare me against a team. There are certain players that I don't want to throw it. Like, I'd be like, okay, let's watch him. Let's not throw against him. But, like, Dallas, like,
you can't name
nobody.
It's because you can't name anybody.
Nobody. I can't name anybody on their fucking team. Nah, they still got Diggs.
He's injured though, so he might not be ready.
So if you get him to bite on a play, yeah, he may pick one. But if you get him to bite, you're gonna get a lot of over the top. To be honest, Micah Parsons didn't scare me. The person that scared me, like the last defensive player I could think of that actually scared me was Aaron Donald. Like, he fucking scared the shit out of me. Outside of that, I can't think of any players that when I'm watching, yeah, I like TJ Watt is amazing, but I'm not scared of him on a defense. because they can make some.
They can all be schemed against.
Yeah, they can make some schemes against them and make them stand out. I'm more scared of a defense in whole. So like, oh, I hate the Eagles defense, but there's not one player in particular that scares me. It's how well they play together. I used to hate the Niners defense. Do you see what I'm saying? Certain teams like that, certain things like that. But nobody on Dallas' team scares me. Fuck, nobody on their whole team scares me. The only person that scares me is Jerry Jones. Final thoughts on the trade. Final thoughts. Cowboys fan, Mo.
In the end, I don't know how much of a difference it'll make win-loss wise. Maybe one or two here or there. I didn't have um, super high expectations going into the season anyway. So I guess we'll see how it pans out. But like you said, maybe in a way it'll be somewhat a good call to not tie up, your whole assets on just three players. But I know to others he was the heart of the team, and I guess that was the part that people don't know why they couldn't make that shit work out. But I guess business is business in the end.
Right, the NFL is a business. Jeremy, final thoughts on the trade.
It almost feels like it was done purposely.
Purposely by Parsons or by the Cowboys?
The Cowboys.
Okay.
I don't know. It's almost like they had a plan going in. Like they wanted to do something else with the team, but they didn't want to come out and say they wanted to do something else. It's almost like they wanted to make it look like Parsons was the bad guy. Even though Jerry
is an asshole,
has no control over himself and always looks like the bad guy because he's retarded. But I don't know. It'll be interesting. I saw somewhere they said, you always look like a great player on a bad team. What if you go somewhere where you're not the best player on the team? You're just going to look average.
We've seen it.
So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. It'll be interesting to see if he actually plays up to the level that he was in Dallas. When he doesn't have, when he has higher talent around him.
Makes sense. I honestly don't think it's that. I think it's a big deal because you trade a young player that right now being in Dallas was literally set for a Hall of Fame career stat-wise. So I think that becomes the issue. I think the other issue also becomes is Dallas just keeps taking L's in trades. I mean, they traded Luka Doncic and now they're trading Micah Parsons. So they have a problem with 20-year-old superstars. I don't know what the fuck it is, but they have an issue with it. I don't think it makes Green Bay a super this trade doesn't change my prediction or where I thought Green Bay would be. I still thought Green Bay would be a playoff team. I thought they would be battling out for one or two in their division with the Lions, possibly falling to wild card weekend. So they're either going to be 5, 6, or 7, probably 5 due to what's going on. I don't know what's going to happen with Minnesota. So I don't think this catapults them to number 1 in their division. I don't think it puts them above the Lions, the Eagles, the Commanders. So I think, it's a great trade right now. This would have been for both sides. I think it'll work out handsomely for both sides for this year. Maybe if they flip those picks or if it happens to fall because somebody gets injured and it doesn't play as well as it does, play as well as they were expected. But in the next 2 to 3 years, I think this is going to be a horrible trade. I think this is a trade you make if you're the Packers, if you have a rookie quarterback scale. If Jordan Love is still on a rookie quarterback, then yes, you make this trade. But right now, what is Jordan Love getting paid? I don't know. He's getting paid a lot of money. And granted, they're not really paying anybody else. So he's getting paid His cap hit is $20 million. That's kind of crazy. So, yeah, I don't know if this is going to work out. They need to win it now. If they don't win now, 2 to 3 years, this is going to be a horrible contract because they're going to have to pay a receiver or somebody else. Jamie Benn trade coming next. Jamie Benn.
The Dallas Stars.
Oh, okay. All right, let's just keep it rolling with contracts and get into the Trey Hendrickson's contract. Now, when this was first reported, I thought it was an extension, but it's not.
It's a 1-year deal, ain't it?
It's a rework. So he was holding out. But instead they agreed on a $30 million contract rework with the Cincinnati Bengals. This structure provides Hendrickson's with a $14 million pay raise. Yeah. So that's basically, and he's still going to be a free agent next year. But I mean, when you look at it, they're paying money to T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, and Joe Burrow. I swear to God, they're playing Madden.
They're paying money to everybody.
It's like a 12-year-old player playing Madden with the Cincinnati Bengals. Like, their contracts are so horrible. So right now, Joe Burrow, T. Higgins. So these are the cap hits. 46 for Burrow, 24 for T, 23 for Chase, 21 for Trey, 15 for Orlando. And then nobody else is really getting paid. But basically, all their money is being spread out between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people. It's crazy. It's like when you play Madden. You don't want to lose Joe Burrow, so you pay him. You don't want to lose Jamar Chase and T. Higgins because you play Madden, you're putting up 60 points a game. I can understand why they don't want to pay Trey Hendrickson. What do you guys think about his new tag? He can't get tagged next year, can he? That's got to be worked in the deal.
I think if they try to tag him next year, I think he may snap.
Oh, my God. He can be franchise tagged by the Cincinnati Bengals.
Really?
Because he recently reworked his contract, and it does not include a no tag clause. However, this would be an expensive 1-year commitment to a team estimated around $34 million. Wow. And he's 29. So he wants that long term.
He'll be 30 in a month, ain't it?
So he wants that long term security. What are your thoughts, Mo?
Forgot who Tyler Hendrickson was until like 5 minutes ago when you brought him back up right now. So I hadn't really given any thought to Tyler Hendrickson. No respect to Tyler Hendrickson. He seems like a fine gentleman. Good thing he, I guess, decided to sign for this year. But it seems like that franchise tag, something they'll just hold over your head last resort. So I wouldn't be surprised if they went that route.
The only thing bad about the franchise tag for the players is there's no security. There's no guarantee. So they get paid that money. They get guaranteed that money. But if they get injured, they're fucked. See, if I was the NBA, if I was the NFL Player Association, I'd be getting rid of guaranteed contracts. I'd be like, no, I don't want guaranteed money. I want my contract fully guaranteed like the other fucking major sports. The owners could save a lot of money because most of these players aren't going to get paid this money anyway. You get a $260 million contract with 150 guaranteed. You're really only getting that guaranteed money. So then you just drop the contract down to 150 million fully guaranteed. That's what I would do if I was the NFLPA. Fuck this. Guaranteed contracts, the whole fucking thing. Y'all can go another week. Guaranteed fucking contracts. But when y'all add another week, we get another game check. We don't take our 150 million, So if I make 50 million for the season and y'all divide that into 17 games, if y'all add another week, no, I get another game check. So if my game check is 1 million, I now make 51 million. Then the franchise tag wouldn't even fucking matter to players, in my opinion. Any thoughts on that? Or is that just a dumbass idea that came off the top of my head?
Wait, what?
So if I was the NFLPA, I would be going to contract negotiations on our next CBA saying I want fully guaranteed contracts. Just like the other major sports, the problem that you have in the NFL is they will give you a $260 million contract, but only 150 of it's guaranteed. So most players only get that 150 guaranteed because they rework after the guaranteed money, which is why a lot of players hold out. They want more guaranteed money. So my opinion, could be stupid, if you just give them all guaranteed contracts, you don't even have to worry about the 260. Just you'll sign people for less money. Hey, I'll give you 150 fully guaranteed. You ain't getting 260 guaranteed. And then the franchise tag wouldn't be that big of a deal. You'd have more players, I think, that would sign. I mean, where else is a fucking franchise tag at? It's not in the NBA. Is it in the MLB? I know the MLB has a weird arbitration rule where the teams control them for the first 7 years.
I think that
Yeah.
But in the NBA, you have restricted free agency after their first contract.
But don't they got that bird right shit in the NBA too?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that I can't outsign you. Bird right means I can give you more money. So if let's say, for instance, I'm in the NBA, I did my first 4 years, and then I signed another 4-year contract. Some of them will sign 5 because of the 10-year. Once they get 10-year, they can take more of the salary cap. So if they're at 10 years and they've been on the team for the whole time, they can get bird rights. That means the team doesn't worry about the salary cap and can match any offer. So if you want to sign LeBron for $53 million a year, even though I don't have the money, I can still sign him for $53 million a year. But that doesn't mean it's a franchise tag. He can go wherever the fuck he wants to go after his second contract. And just like arbitration in baseball, I'm not sure how it works because most of my baseball knowledge comes from the show. And like Jeremy says, I should stop with all that fucking knowledge. Stop paying attention to the show for all my knowledge. But there's arbitration. And in arbitration, what is it, 5 to 7 years that the team controls you? Because they have the spring and it's major league contract, right? It's not just fucking spring training or AAA.
It's like service years, and then they won't call you up so they can keep you that extra year. And
but you could go to arbitration and actually get paid more money and fight that contract and get paid more money. But so they have that. But there's no sport that says, hey, just to let you know, we have nothing that says you can't sign anyplace else, but we'll franchise tag you. And we can franchise tag you after every contract. It's not just after one. Speaking of Trey Hendrickson, he's fucking 30 almost. He should not be able to be franchise tagged again. I think it works great for the players for that 1 year. It works great for the team for that 1 year, even though it's a penalty with how much they have to pay them. So they use it wisely. I know me and Jeremy have done a deep dive into franchise tags 4 years ago, Jeremy?
It was something like that.
Yeah.
3 or 4 years ago, I think.
Deep dive into it. We might have to redo it again because they've changed it since then. But there was 3 different ones. But yeah, it's just not conducive. Like a player can literally go out there and get injured on a franchise tag and lose tons of money. Yeah, we've seen that in the NBA. There used to be 3 different kinds. We've seen that in the NBA and in the NBA, but that's normally when the player's holding out for more money because they're waiting for that last contract or they're playing on a 1-year deal. It's normally not because the team said you can't fucking go nowhere, so we're only going to give you 1 year. And the benefit for that is you get all 34 million. So I don't know. Franchise tag is kind of crazy to me. Okay. Keep it in NFL. My boy got suspended.
What do you do now?
6 games.
From the incident in Texas.
Yeah.
The same shit?
Yeah, because remember, last year he was in Texas. What was it? Before the season started. They had to play through the criminal lawsuit, and then he got injured. So he was out the whole season. So the NFL was like, nah, fuck you. We're not going to.
We're not going to count that as time served.
Well, they had to let it play out in the criminal law first, and that took forever. And then now that it's played out, they suspended him for 6 games. Any thoughts on it? What are your thoughts on the 6-game suspension? Too much? Too little?
Yeah, it's just right.
Jeremy?
Isn't that kind of like standard nowadays?
I thought it was 4.
4 to 6 seems to be. I think if you seem like an a-hole, they'll throw you the extra 2 games.
Wait, how many games do people get for failing a drug test?
Depends on how many times they failed it.
The first time.
Probably 2 to 3, depending on what it is.
And he only got 6 for what he did.
Okay, so are we punishing him for the crime that was committed, or are we punishing him for the outcome that could have happened? Because as far as the crime that was committed, he was charged with reckless driving and endangerment like crashes. So nobody died. Nobody actually broke a bone. So my question is, are we holding the suspension based off of what he was charged with and what the conviction is, or what the outcome could have been? We don't know if he was drunk because the toxicology report.
Because he left the fucking scene.
I think it was smart, but okay. I know that. I was going to say we don't know if he was drunk because he left the scene. I think it was smart. He turned himself in. But what are we holding him accountable for? For the possibilities that he was driving extremely stupid and he is lucky as fuck that 17 people weren't fucking killed?
Because he was irresponsible, caused multiple accidents on a Texas highway, refused to check on the people that he wrecked, and left the scene.
Okay.
But he was smart because he turned himself in.
So these were his charges, okay?
But Rice, no, he was smart because he turned himself.
He
didn't care about their well-being when he wrecked them.
Look, I'm not saying. Okay, I see what you're doing.
No. You said he was smart because
I get what I did. I get what I'm saying. Okay, so let me clarify that a little bit. Okay, first of all, what he did was absolutely
clear when you said it the first time.
I know, but what he did was absolutely heinous. Okay, there was a chance that he could have changed the lives of multiple people. He is lucky that nobody died. We could be talking about a far worse collision than Henry Ruggs' collision, who ended up going to prison for that. It's street racing. He could have been drunk. So 100% didn't check on anybody, only cared about himself, fled the scene. Everything he did was absolutely heinous and horrible. But at least he did go to his lawyers and handle it responsibly after he left the scene. Everything he did after he left the scene was as a responsible citizen that was in a horrible accident. But he didn't fight it. He didn't run from the cop.
So the Chiefs fan who robbed all the banks is...
No, he's an asshole. No.
So
granted, the money's federally insured. So
he's...
I am a true Chiefs fan. A lot of Chiefs fans, a lot of Chiefs players. So this is what he was convicted of, okay? 2 third-degree felonies: collision involving seriously bodily injury and racing on a highway causing bodily injury.
But nobody got hurt, Eric, from what you said.
I didn't think nobody really got hurt.
Nobody got hurt, Eric.
I didn't think they did. That was what I'm saying.
It was the scratch.
No, I thought people went to the hospital, but I didn't think they got injured. Like I didn't know. That's all I was saying. I didn't know. That's deeper AI. Tell me. It
was a work.
It was a shoot.
Okay, so as part of his plea agreement, he is sentenced to 30 days in jail, 5 years of probation. He's also required to pay restitution to all victims for their medical expenses totaling $115,000. So I don't know how injured they were, But 115,000 for like 5 victims, that's not a lot. They weren't that injured. Don't get me wrong, he's going to get sued in civil court. And when he gets sued in civil court, he should have to pay tons of money. But my question is, are we suspending him for the dumb incident that he did and what could have happened, or the charges that he pleaded guilty to?
The charges that he pleaded guilty to, plus the fact that he ran away extra 2 games.
Okay, so I'm fine. That's what I'm saying. The 6 games I'm good with. 6 games I'm really good with. I have no issue with it. I don't think it should have been less. I think they needed to set an example. If the standard term for suspension is 4 games, depending on what you did.
Wasn't Ray Rice like 6 games?
I think Ray Rice was originally 4 until the video came out. Then he was suspended indefinitely. It was 4 or 6, so yes.
Oh, true. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think of somebody else.
But again, I didn't want to go back that far because that's like 10 years ago.
I think there was a pattern though for a little while where they were kind of going for like 4 to 6 games for kind of instances like this. So
exactly. I mean, Deshaun Watson was suspended 11 for 24 sexual harassments. So the question is what he did worse than what Deshaun Watson did? If you think he deserves so many more suspensions, which everybody thought Deshaun Watson should have been suspended for more. And I think that becomes the issue is you're setting that precedent. So if you're only going to suspend him for 11, you can't go above 11. You can't really go near it. So I'm good with 6. At 8, I would have been fine with 2 because again, it's a stupid ass issue. So I'm okay with the 6. Anything less, I think would have been pushing it because the crime he committed was extremely heinous. Everything he did afterwards.
It was a stupid ass issue.
What was?
Did you just say it was a stupid ass issue?
What was? What did I say?
Don't act dumb.
A stupid ass issue about what?
I'm just asking. Did you just say what he did was a stupid ass issue?
No, I said what he did was a heinous ass crime.
No, you said stupid ass issue.
I'm sorry. I did not. If I said that, I did not mean to. I might have been. My brain would have been. It moves faster than my mouth, so I could have been thinking of something ahead of time and words came out. But no, the crime he did was absolutely heinous. It was dumb as hell. It was immature.
Because you were worse. Now, I know he didn't kill anybody.
Yeah.
But the words you said about Henry Ruggs.
Henry Ruggs killed somebody.
The words we said about Henry Ruggs were well deserved.
But he killed somebody.
But Rashee Rice was also driving 119 miles an hour.
100%.
So.
But there's a difference. The outcome is a difference.
But Henry Ruggs stayed at the scene.
You're right.
He was
you're right. He stayed at the scene. He understood. He took responsibility. I'm not saying that what Henry Ruggs did. Okay, I'm not saying that Henry Ruggs is a worse person than
he is.
Right. No, Henry
is
Ruggs,
the worst person, but
he was drunk. And we don't know if Rashee Rice was drunk or not because he left the scene of the fucking crime.
I mean, I'll say it. He's a worse person. I have no problem saying it.
But the problem is it's an accident.
What?
The accident just had worse consequences. And that's the problem. Like, there's no intention on either one of them. It's just his crime is worse because a lady passed away.
No, the Henry Ruggs incident was not an accident. It was an incident, but it wasn't an accident because he chose to get behind the wheel while he was
100%.
Now we can't prove it with Rice's incident because he was
because he decided to run 100%.
He was what's the word I was looking for?
I don't know, but I'm sure it's not good. But the issue is the intention. They knew what could have happened. But never once did either one of them have the intention of killing somebody. It just happened to be, and Rashee Rice is extremely lucky nobody died. Nobody died. Because his life would have been ruined just like Henry Ruggs.
Now, I believe 100% Rice was drinking.
Probably was.
That's the only reason he would leave the scene like that. But
he could have been high as a kite. Could have been pumping on the Mary Jane.
You can't prove
and in Texas, that's a felony. Shit, you'd be better off drunk driving than getting caught with fucking weed in Texas. So again, I'm not saying that he deserves a mulligan or I'm just saying in this situation, based off suspension, what are we suspending him on? Are we suspending him on the results or what could have happened? And yes, I am a damn true Chiefs fan. We kept 8 fucking receivers. I don't even know some of their motherfucking names. Like, I was looking at the roster chart and said, who the fuck are these two? I know the fuck 8 receivers. We're gonna go Carson Steele for Nick Regimo. All right, let's keep it with some football and just get his thoughts on Kenny Pickett, because he was traded to the Raiders. What are your thoughts on Kenny Pickett, Jeremy?
I don't mind the Kenny Pickett pickup. The only thing I don't like about it is he wears 2 gloves.
Doesn't he have small hands?
I don't know if
he has the Burger King Whopper. He has the Burger King Whopper hands.
That's exactly what I was
wears 2 fucking gloves, and it irritates the fuck out of me.
I think that's why he does the 2 gloves.
Yeah.
But him being signed as a backup behind Geno Smith, and I didn't.
Yeah.
I thought I seen somewhere, but I didn't realize that he was training with Geno Smith all offseason.
Pause real quick. He has 8.5-inch measurements, and that is historically small for a quarterback. Hand size. I don't get more coffee.
So then I guess that. But I mean, why would you need gloves on both hands? You only throw with one hand.
Is it a snap thing?
But you
Needs a little more grip.
With one hand.
But when you're taking the snap,
I still don't.
Maybe to soften the blow from the. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe Kurt Warner was his idol. Didn't Kurt Warner rock the 2 gloves at some point?
Did he?
I think at some points when they would like be raining, he needed a little extra grip. He was throwing them on. Yep, I think so.
Yeah, for the last 3 years of his career.
So maybe Kenny Pickett has some finger injuries too.
This is primarily to address issues with his hand injuries and to improve ball security.
That's what I mean. Maybe Kenny Pickett had some fumbling issues coming up or something, and feels like it's blanky. Because I think that's the only 2 that I can think of, unless I don't know if Big Ben ever did 2 gloves.
Oh, fucking Manning wore 2 gloves too. What the fuck? How come I didn't realize people wear 2 gloves? Maybe it just irritates me because now I have fucking Pickett.
But yeah, no, it would always seem weird to me to throw with the glove on.
I don't know. It says Manning wore 2 gloves to improve his grip on the football due to nerve damage and weakness in his throwing arm from neck surgery.
I was gonna say, I think after the neck thing, that might have been something he had to fall back on.
Huh. I don't know, but I don't mind the Kenny Pickett pickup. I think he's got a better win-loss record than Aiden O'Connell.
So then, is Aiden still there?
He's on. They put him on the IR. He's going to require surgery. I think they said he's going to be out for like 6 to 8 weeks. Okay,
what are we talking about?
Pickett is more.
Aiden O'Connell being on IR and Kenny Pickett not being a bad pickup for them.
I think he's a good pickup.
Kenny is more mobile.
And then,
but Eric and I were saying that he's. What were we saying? He's a lot
more mobile and can get away in the quarterback. He's.
We were saying his. What were we saying?
He's a poor man's Josh Allen.
He's bitch made. No, he's bitch made.
Yeah.
I've said that multiple times. He's fucking bitch made. He's shown it twice. Like twice now. I don't want to play for the Steelers because Russell Wilson showed up and didn't want to. I'd rather go be I don't want to be a backup to Russell Wilson. Granted, you got yourself a Super Bowl ring, so let me shut the fuck up because you probably got a nice little bonus on top of that. because you're still on your rookie contract or whatever.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Russell Wilson was injured for 6 weeks. Like, you couldn't beat out that piece of shit, Russell Wilson? Like, no, did you not see the Russell Wilson in Denver? I felt betrayed by the team. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, he's not starting quarterback. He's a good backup.
And he was training with Geno Smith all offseason.
Yeah, he's going to be a good backup for his whole entire life.
All right, we're going to play a game with Eric. We were also talking about quarterbacks that wore 2 gloves. So besides Kenny Pickett, can you name 2 other quarterbacks that played with 2 gloves on?
I already looked up that Peyton Manning wore 2 gloves at various times, particularly in Denver to help his grip because of the numbness from his neck. I remember that. He didn't wear them in Indianapolis. Kurt Warner wore gloves.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, Kurt Warner. I remember that like crazy because he had horrible grip.
I was trying to remember Big Ben ever rocked the 2 gloves at some point.
Who?
Big Ben.
He might have. There's multiple times that players have wore 2 gloves because of the weather. But on a
I remember for rain, some people for rain would throw them on.
Yeah, but on a regular, of course, he would wear 2 gloves in the snow. No. There's multiple times Brady wore 2 gloves. If you go back to
Brady,
the Buffalo, to the game where they beat the shit out of the Buffalo Bills in the snow, because a lot of times it's the grip in the. I think Favre wore. Fuck Favre. We don't talk about Favre. So I really hate him now. I saw that documentary on Netflix about him. Oh my god, I hate his ass even more now, dude. They didn't even get shit in the media. Like, Netflix uncovered so much shit. They didn't get. They talked about his whole career, and then they talked about all the shit afterwards. And I'm just like, this motherfucker. Lamar. No, the problem with Lamar is not that he needs 2 gloves. Listen, I've had this conversation multiple times on this podcast. The problem with Lamar is, A, they put too much pressure on him. Because for a minute in time, yes, he's got like 3 MVPs. He's a regular season quarterback. He's just not a good quarterback. That's the issue with him. His running makes him amazing. But as a regular, he's just not fucking good. Like, there's going to be a time he doesn't have a clutch gene. It doesn't matter where it's at. There's going to be a time that the Ravens, since Lamar Jackson has been a quarterback, in the last 2 minutes of a major game, they're going to make a fucking mistake. It happens all the time. I just don't think he's that good of a quarterback. I don't like his throwing mechanics. I don't like, he has a good downfield arm. I don't think he was as accurate as Michael Vick when he came back from prison. I think to make Lamar Jackson better as a quarterback, I think they need to stop letting that motherfucker run so much. I think at some point in time, he's got to get used to just standing in the pocket and escaping more using his legs as escape, and gets his IQ better for running, for receiving. Yes, he has not had a lot of great receivers. Don't get me wrong. He has not had a lot of great receivers because they use his ability. But I think they need to transition away from that shit and see if he can. Basically, Michael Vick when he came out of fucking prison. When Michael Vick came out of prison, he could still run. But that motherfucker could sling it like no tomorrow. There you go. That's said even better for me. Thank you very much. That's said much better for me. All right. So next thing I got up, we had our NFL fantasy draft.
Yeah. I heard exactly. I woke up to a nice email of a B+ draft. I'm a draft grade.
I didn't even check those. I don't ever check those, so I didn't.
How many people were salty this time?
Nobody was. Nobody was salty at all. So I know one of the dudes texted me back that was on auto draft. So we're gonna have to find a replacement for him. I gotta tell Sam that. Because he literally sent me a message yesterday going, "Oh shit."
I'll manage 2 teams.
So just to let y'all know, we had a very good trade. Very good trade.
Or if you want, I'll ask my son Tuka, see if he wants to play.
Yeah, Okay, so now hold on. I need to. Yeah, so we had a very good draft. It went fast. It went fuck my fucking draft with AC took forever. Draft took fucking long as shit. So did my fucking my dynasty draft took forever. My dynasty draft took fucking forever. Like when we got to like the 9th round, I was like, I'm out, guys. This is taking way too fucking long. Started at 5:30.
Yeah, if that shit's gonna take more than 2 hours, count me
Dude,
out.
I know. Fuck that. If it takes more than an hour, I'm done. We start at round 4. How the fuck does it take so long? Like,
Do you think it's like the actual draft or the
our
fuck?
draft was done in 30 minutes. And again, it's a lot of it because the less auto picks you have, the longer it takes.
Well, our draft, it sucked because y'all knew I had people in town, and then y'all scheduled the fucking draft while I had people in town, and I'm sitting in a fucking casino.
Do you know where I was at for the draft?
And I'm in the middle of a casino with people that are in town, and I'm like, and then I get an email, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I was at the mini Grand Prix doing Alyssa's regional huddle, helping her out the whole entire time. So like they were like, why is Eric so quiet? Because I was fucking doing my draft and I had my earbud in for the fucking notification, but I didn't pay attention to shit. Like I just heard the notification, your pick is up, who's available, bam. So immediately I made a trade afterwards, in case y'all didn't know.
Yes, I didn't even remember who you traded.
We negotiated the trade in the fucking Discord.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, so I made the trade. I originally drafted Joe. I had Bijan Robinson, Joe Burrow, and then I got Chris Godwin later on. Alyssa actually saw the trade. She saw the notification come through.
Tell them who else you got, because you didn't just get Chris Godwin.
No, that's part of the trade.
Yeah,
that's part of the trade. Yeah, so I drafted Joe. I drafted Bijan and Joe, and then I also drafted Chris Godwin late, and I traded them for Patrick Mahomes, Breece Hall, and Amon-Ra St. Brown. So Bijan was the 1 pick or 2 pick. Robinson Brown was like the 9 pick. I had to pick up a running back in Breece Hall. Breece Hall had to get one of those, and then I got my man Patrick Mahomes, of course. I also picked up Isaiah Pacheco. Now, I don't really want, and then I got Brock Bowers. I was gonna ask if you wanted Brock Bowers, buddy. No? Okay. So yeah, we had a very good trade. I don't know what grade I got. I didn't even check. Are you guys okay with your team?
Yeah, I thought I saw a couple pieces.
I haven't really checked.
It's whatever.
Yeah. So it's good. We don't know how it's going to be. I got somebody suspended. Oh, I also picked up Travis Hunter. I had a couple rookies too. I got Deebo Samuel. I'm gonna have a problem with how many receivers I have, but I'm not doing what I did last time and immediately trading.
Are you taking a page out of the Chiefs in real life and go get 8 receivers?
Dude, we had to keep 8 receivers because fucking Rashee Rice, and we have nobody else. Me and Jeremy were talking about this. I don't know any of these bitches. Okay, this is what we got. We got what I looked at the fucking roster, and me and Jeremy just laughed. Like, thank you, beautiful.
Dang, wish somebody would bring me a bagel sandwich right now.
Dude, it's so amazing. Not only is it a bagel sandwich, she got these egg things. So it's like an egg. It's like an egg muffin almost.
Oh, the little mold for it?
Yeah, she got that shit.
That's what's up.
So I'll tell you who our receivers are. Our receiving core is horrible. So we got Hollywood Brown, who's questionable, Xavier Worthy, and Juju Smith-Schuster. Jalen Royals, Tyquan Thornton, Jason Brownlee, Nico.
I thought you were gonna say Taekwondo.
So did I, and Nico Regimo. So like we don't have really any been waiting for Texas OU to start with like. Oh yeah, I don't like Urban Meyer. Who the hell names their kid Urban anyway? That is funny. Urban. That is a very good question. You know, some of these people have some weird names. So, yeah, we had a lot of.
What about? You think he has like a brother's like suburban Meyer?
That would be fucking hilarious.
Rural Meyer.
That would be fucking hilarious.
Boonies Meyer.
Boonies Meyer.
Ghetto Meyer.
Oscar Meyer.
Wiener Meyer.
All right, let's just go ahead and show y'all we'll show you the teams.
Yeah, your bagel made me more hungry.
So my team right here. Pretty nice. Pretty okay. Pretty okay. We'll go to Sam's. Bijan Mustard. I got to come up with a new team name. I'm going to come up with a new team name.
Oh, Bijan Mustard. That's a good name. Mustard.
Well, that's what Sam named him last year. So he kept the name, and then he's got Joe Burrow, Alvin Kamara, Bijan Robinson, Drake London, all these players. Micah, he got a pretty good team too. He put Chris Gardner on IR, which is questionable. We got the nitty gritty Mo's team. Who the fuck is that? Is that Jamar Chase? Who is that?
I thought it was Justin Jefferson, but I couldn't tell and didn't fucking say. I think there was another one that looked like
17 different rappers. Oh shit, he got Bo Nix.
Bo Nix might have a little year.
Mm-hmm. Not a bad team. It's so weird that Devontae Smith was going so late in the draft. So was Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle might still be available in our league. I don't know who this guy is. T. Higgins, Garrett Wilson. Not bad. He went wide receiver heavy.
I want PPR? Half PPR? What is it again?
It's PPR, yeah. Shots. He's the one that's going to end up leaving. His is auto drafted too.
Why is he leaving?
He basically he's the one that I sent a message to. He was here last year, and he's just like, dude, I'm just not really into it. I don't have time. There's a lot of shit that's going on. But he didn't message me until yesterday or the day before. Here's Peter. He was in last year. A lot of suspensions this year.
So, are you going to just be able to like reassign his team to somebody, or?
Mm-hmm. We'll just find somebody and reassign it.
I'm saying if you can't find anybody, let me know. My son might want to play.
I know. I think he was saying his brother might want to play as well. Jeremy's team. Damn, your receivers are not very good. You need some receivers, buddy.
Your receivers aren't good. What are you talking about?
So you got Jamar Chase, Calvin Ridley, the quarterback situation. Who the fuck is this guy?
Emeka Egbuka.
Calvin Ridley's going to have Cam Ward. You don't think Cam Ward's going to be good?
No.
Calvin Ridley.
Who the fuck is this guy? He's going to get he's going against Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. Is he at worst? He's the third receiver.
Rashid Shaheed and Jaden Higgins.
Who the fuck is this guy?
New Orleans receiver. What the fuck do you mean?
No shit. Who's throwing to him?
The same people who've been throwing to him, and he's still been performing.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying, if you need a receiver, I got some. Hit me up. The store's open. Anthony's team. Jaden Daniels, Derrick Henry, RJ Harvey, Puka, DJ Moore. Was surprised on DJ Moore's draft position too.
I think I've just been introduced to RJ Harvey.
I was just introduced to RJ Harvey too.
Like, who the fuck is RJ Harvey? Is he a rookie?
I don't know, but Jeremy made me feel so stupid with somebody else. I said, "Who is she?" I was just like, "Fuck it, never mind."
I heard Shaheed. I heard of Rashid Shaheed. He fucking put up numbers. RJ Harvey. I don't know if his mom knows him.
Yeah, he's a rookie.
Okay, where did he play?
I don't fucking know. His primary competition is J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins is the Bronco?
Yeah. He left He left the apparently Toyota really wants your he left the I used to love Toyota. He left the Chargers last year.
There are a lot of Toyota commercials on College Game Day. Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, but there's all ESPN has everything Toyota. Look.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that okay from the shit you're showing.
Yeah, Toyota's a sponsor. Baker Mayfield. Okay, this guy, Jeremy. Jalen Waddle, he got drafted. Okay. Marvin Harris. He went young receivers. Marvin Harris, Brian Thomas. He went young. Kyron Williams. That's not a bad team. Don't like that combination right there. Who is the quarterback? Oh, Daniel Jones. Michael Pittman Jr. might have a good year this year. With Justin Taylor in a run game, that's all Daniel Jones really needs.
You say Justin Taylor or Jonathan Taylor?
Jonathan Taylor. So I'm saying Jonathan Taylor might have, Jonathan Taylor with that run game, that play action. We know Daniel Jones was the best when he had Saquon Barkley in the backfield, which doesn't surprise you. But that play action, halfway decent defense, and Michael Pittman might have a nice little year. Why might you trade DJ Moore? I think he's gonna have a good year.
With Ben Johnson?
Yeah. I think they're gonna put him in a lot of good positions.
Phrasing.
Do you guys have any crazy predictions for the NFL season this year?
The Bears are gonna suck.
That's not really that crazy of a prediction.
It is because they have Ben Johnson.
Yeah, but Ben Johnson's offense, I think, we all think is gonna take like multiple times, and we don't even know if Caleb Williams is smart enough. And they've sucked the last 7 years.
He's not smart enough. Did you see him in the preseason?
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody ranted and raved about his first game. So I did not. I was like, it's one game. It's a vanilla defense. Nobody counts the preseason.
And then he came out in the final game.
Yeah. So kind of crazy. Any other big predictions?
No, I haven't really thought about it too much.
I'm not making any predictions about my team.
Okay.
I'm not setting myself up.
Is there any team
I think the Texans are gonna make some noise.
Well, they had the shittiest division, so yeah. One team in that division is gonna make some noise.
They might make us peak.
We don't know which team it is.
I think it'll be the Texans. I think they're the class of that division.
Yeah, one of them quarterbacks is gonna have a good year.
Somebody's gotta win that shit.
I mean, think about it. You got CJ Stroud, rookie Cam Ward, revitalized fucking Daniel Jones, and then the Prince of Nothing, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence?
Yeah. So somebody's gotta have a good season. Okay?
I think I'll take CJ Stroud out of that bunch.
I'm gonna say Pittsburgh Steelers are gonna shock a lot of fucking people. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are gonna be a very, very good team. I think this is the last hurrah for Aaron Rodgers. I think we're going to see something very similar to. Come on, Holmes. Come on. I'm sorry. Are you coming to Lola? I think we're going to see something very similar to Brett Favre's first year in Minnesota, where everything just clicks. Good coach, good defense, good offensive line, halfway decent receivers. I think it's going to be. I think Pittsburgh is going to going to beat a. I'm not saying they're going to win a Super Bowl. I'm not saying they're making a Super Bowl, but they're going to end up being like 14-3. Like they're gonna surprise a lot of people. And Aaron Rodgers may have his best season that he's ever had.
I was with you up until 14-3. I'm like maybe like 11-6, 10-7.
No, I had to 10-7 ain't great. Like when I say they going like last year, the fucking Vikings went 14-3. Nobody thought they would go like that. So Steelers record, just not preseason. We got Jets, Seahawks, Patriots, Vikings, Browns, Bengals, Packers. Colt. So they play the AFC South. Will they play AFC South? Nope, they play the AFC North. Yeah.
They always play the AFC North. They're in the division.
They play the AFC East, and then they play the NFC North. So you could have, of course, they play the Ravens, they play the Lions. So you know what? Maybe 14. See, and that's what I'm saying. With 14-3, it would have to be something like that. Yes, 10-7 is more likely, but no, there's gonna be MVP talk. There's gonna be people talking about Aaron Rodgers, the baddest man on the planet. DK Metcalf is reborn. Mike Tomlin.
I'll bet you 100 push-ups they don't win 14 games.
No, I can't make that bet because then if I bet, I'll lose. We already know that. I already know that. No.
See, what's gonna happen is
this is exactly how it happened. They'd be 13-3 going into the last game, and then they'd lose on some bullshit.
When are we picking?
Evans won't have 1,000-yard receiving. Ooh.
Are we doing picks this year?
Of course.
Okay, we just I guess going over it on next Sunday or next Saturday.
I'll talk to Sam so he can update the thing. I forgot all about that because he had it last.
So we'll just have to pick on Wednesday for the Thursday game.
Is there a Thursday game?
Isn't the opener this Thursday?
I thought the
next Thursday, the 4th, Cowboys Eagles.
It is. It's Thursday. Yeah, you're right. So we have to pick before Thursday. So let me put that message into Sam right now.
And then the Brazil game is what on Friday?
It's that Friday at 5 p.m.
Who plays?
The Chiefs and the Chargers.
Oh yeah. So does that mean you guys left the home game or the Chargers left the home game?
Chargers have it. We're not losing a fucking home game in Brazil. They'll give it to the team that has like the least sellouts.
That has to share a stadium?
Yeah, exactly. All right. Now, we didn't talk about this last week. We did not talk about this last week at all. Jake Paul versus Tank Davis in November. Did you see this, Mauricio?
Yeah. It's got to be.
Jake Paul fought at heavyweight his fight against Tyson.
Tank's like what, 135?
Fights at what? Not only does he fight at 135, he walks around at like 140. So Tank's not like a Devin Haney or an Arturo Gatti or even some of these other people that bloom the fuck up and then cut their weight down. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, that need to drop 20 to 30 pounds. No, Tank literally walks around at like 140. So his last fight against Julio Cesar Chavez, Mike Tyson was at heavyweight. Julio Cesar Chavez, they fought at, what does he fight at? So they must have fought at cruiserweight. And he's fighting 135 pounds. Jeremy, thoughts? Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Jeremy, thoughts?
Tank better make all my other arguments accurate. That's all I'm going to say.
That if he fights a real boxer, he's going to get his ass whooped?
Okay, Tank better make all my other 2 arguments fucking accurate.
Okay, for the audience, let's go ahead and let's remind them of what those are.
That if he fights a real boxer, he's going to lose, and that the weight doesn't have as much effect.
Oh, okay, yes. As people were saying that it did.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so
I think it lets you take some shots, though. Like Jake Paul should be able to absorb
I think
tank shots.
I think in this scenario, what we saw with Floyd and Logan, the weight did not matter. Floyd came in at like 147. Logan weighed like 190. This is also going to be an exhibition fight. So there's going to be no win or loss. Even in the fight with Floyd versus Logan, there's a moment where Floyd beats, like literally sends fucking Logan Paul to the shadow realm. Floyd hit him, and Logan Paul literally just, his face went blah, blah, blah. Right? So, and he kind of kept him up. But we've seen that happen where the weight difference is not that big of a deal.
Sam said the thing's done already.
I saw it. When it's not pros. So Mayweather weighed in at 155 and Jake Paul and Logan Paul weighed in at 189. So if you can get a 145 to 190, yes, that allows, like if Jake Paul lands full force with those hits, 100%. 100%. But the problem with Tank is Tank's not a power puncher. Even though Tank has knockouts, he's not a power puncher. His knockouts come because his IQ is so fucking smart. So if you go back to him fighting Rolly was literally out punching. Come here, Candace. Out punching him and everything, but he landed like 3 good punches, and those 3 good punches destroyed him. So I know that the showbiz boxing guy said that Jake Paul is gonna whoop Tank. I don't think it's gonna happen. Come here. If you come over here, I'll pet you. Come here. You got an itch? I got you. So I don't think it's gonna happen. I think what's gonna end up happening is Jake Paul's gonna have multiple options, multiple ways where he's gonna try to cut off the ring. But even his boxing IQ is not on that level. If Gervonta Davis is smart, he plays more of a boxing role. The problem we have is if Jake hits Gervonta and he can't hurt him, Jake's in trouble. It's only going to probably be about 4 to 6 rounds because it's an exhibition. But if Jake goes out there and hits Gervonta and Gervonta feels it and he does not worry about his power at all, he's going to walk him down just like he did Frank, the guy he fought before Lamont. The guy that from the second round on, he just walked him down, got him in a corner, got him on the ropes, and then started teeing off on him. That's going to be the same thing that he has. Jake, to me, is not a power puncher. He has a great overhand right. But Gervonta, he's going to take that away from him, just like Ryan Garcia's left hook. Also, rumor is he's getting paid $20 to $30 million for this fight. And the only reason
it's going to be rigged.
This is the reason why I don't think, that is the reason why I can't say it's not going to be rigged. Because
better be careful. There's going to be a lawsuit coming.
Because it's an exhibition. So they could literally just go out, get the fight on Netflix, throw some rounds, and basically say, hey, let's not try to hurt each other. And nobody cares because it's an exhibition.
Fucking sissies.
I think that's in the best. That's the best. That's
okay, at this point, let me put on some gloves and get in the fucking ring.
I'm down. I'm definitely down.
Well, no, I don't give a fuck.
I'll get in a ring and fight Jake Paul. You ain't got to pay me $20 million.
No, you're going to have to pay me. But we know I don't give a fuck.
You can pay me. You going to pay me, but you ain't got to pay me that much.
No, you're going to have to. You have to pay me what you pay everybody else. Fuck that.
Give me a cool $2 million. We'll fight in Vegas, so there's no state tax or Texas. How we do?
Still got to pay federal tax.
Yep, that's okay. Just good $2 million. I'm good. All right. WWE Clash in Paris is tonight, right? Yes.
Is it today? But did you watch SmackDown?
Yes. Well, I
How
didn't
about
watch
Sami
that.
Zayn, motherfucker?
I watched the highlights. You know what I'm going to say about Sami Zayn.
How about Sami Zayn, motherfucker?
Why does every time somebody win a title, all of a sudden, it's like a fucking the greatest thing in the world? Like the way they celebrated him for winning the
It's
United.
the first time he's ever held this championship.
I don't give a fuck.
I give a fuck.
He went from saying I want the
just
world
because
title.
you're a salty little bitch.
He went from saying I want the world title to taking the United States title off of Solo.
Well, I mean, that's because Solo's a little hoe.
Well, I mean, so basically they
He's a
said
fucking sellout.
So I get it. They're probably after the John Cena run because John Cena's not going for the title. They're probably going to push him in the main event for the SmackDown title. I understand this. I completely understand how it's going to work. It's fine. It's good. I'm fine with it. That's when probably Cody Rhodes turns heel.
No, I got a feeling Sammy's going to retire soon.
Yeah, but he's got to get a run with the heavyweight championship.
Don't make me. What the fuck?
He fucking hit the eject button.
I think he was trying to make me fucking big, that son of a bitch.
I hit a button on my fucking it just went away.
He got hacked.
We're not on the States network. You can't use the we got fucking ransomware attacked.
So yeah, I'm not, you know how I feel about Sammy. I mean, he's a good wrestler. I just hate his routine. And again, I think it was so dumb that he was talking about how he needs the title. And then they celebrate the United States Championship like he just won the WWE Championship. Like when I saw it, the first thing I thought about was fucking Lex Luger.
I love it. I love it. As soon as they fucking let him win it and they fucking lit off all the fucking fireworks, I knew you were gonna fucking cry about it.
I was like, "This fucking stupid. He won the United States title, bitch." After saying, if he didn't say he wanted to go for the WWE title and he needed this and poured all of his heart into that, I would have been fine with them celebrating that shit. But I just think it makes him look stupid. And then if they set him up for a title run, then what? You're going to do the same shit again in 6 months? So he gets 2 celebrations?
I don't think he's going to be the U.S. champ very long, and I don't think...
Then that makes it even look stupider.
Well, because you got to think, Jacob Fatu is the one that's going to take the fucking championship off of him.
I know. So again, I'm fine with it. But why are we celebrating this like this motherfucker just did something?
He did. That's the first time he's ever won the U.S. championship.
Yeah, you're right. And this is the consolation prize because he couldn't win the fucking championship. I would have rather seen him win it and then been like, I'm happy I won this because I wanted to take it from Solo, but this is not the title I wanted. So I'll defend it. But just to let y'all know, I'm coming for the title I want. I would rather see some shit like that than, oh my God, he won the great, oh my God, yeah. Lift him on his shoulder, yeah. No.
I just love because you're salty.
I did not like Sami Zayn. Okay, so let's move forward to the John Cena Logan Paul.
I just love it because he called him a dickhead last night and called him a dumbass.
I saw the back and forth, the promo, the skills, and all that. I thought it was kind of cool that he went out and said, I'm sorry to the kid that he talked shit to.
I just love that we got babyface John Cena back.
I love it.
And these fucking promos are on point, and all these promos with fuckface Logan Paul make it look like he's fucking about to cry. Every fucking second, John Cena's on the mic.
I'm going to be honest with you, though. Logan Paul, that was actually probably one of his best promos that he's had.
Well, that's because with John Cena, it's not scripted.
I know that.
Those promos aren't scripted, so you go out and you're able to actually cut a real promo.
But we've seen other people fail. John Cena did it to Austin Theory. He did it to Roman Reigns.
Well, Austin Theory is also a pedophile, but
I didn't see that. I don't pay attention to that.
You don't remember that whenever he was on Snapchat messaging a minor?
No, I don't at all. You always know the dirt.
I mean, hey. But
again, I really don't pay much attention to Austin Theory, but I thought it was a good promo. I want to see their match. Hopefully, it's going to be good.
Look, I just love seeing the Paul brothers get beat the fuck up. Like,
Me too.
I don't care whether it's fake or not, or I love seeing Jake get beat up for real, and I love seeing Logan get beat up fake. Like, it's just great, and I love to see John Cena cut promos on Logan Paul, and it looks like Logan's about to cry.
I want to see the next rivalry. Who should the next rivalry be for John Cena?
I mean,
we know at some point it's going to be Brock. But Brock without
I'm
Heyman's
not looking forward to that. I don't want to see that.
But John Cena supposedly wants it.
I don't think he does.
Okay.
I don't think he does. I think that's being pushed on it.
So what else do you think? Who else can he go against?
I want to see him go against one of the Usos. I want to see him go against Jimmy.
I know he destroyed Jimmy on the mic. Their promo skills aren't good enough. And that's going to be the problem. It's got to be somebody. I would love to see him versus LA Knight.
LA Knight would be cool.
I would love to see that. That's another good rub. Even though LA Knight's now on Raw, I would love to see that. And I think LA Knight's gonna like LA Knight
or Jacob Fatu.
LA Knight. Did you say were we on the phone when you said LA Knight was going to turn heel?
No,
I think he's going to turn heel.
I think he's going to end up in Seth Rollins' faction.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay. So I think I got that from you.
Yeah.
Hold on. All right, come here.
But I think LA Knight or Jacob Fatu would be good against Cena. I
love
Jacob. Jacob's amazing on the mic.
And that's why I think LA Knight, when we were talking about him joining Seth Rollins thing, I think that's when I was like, that would be great for John Cena. John Cena comes over to Raw, starts talking shit, LA Knight shows up. Yeah, dummy.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be all heels against Cena because if you remember, Cena said babyface always wins.
Yep. And then it was all baby faces against him in the first run.
Yeah.
When he was heel. So that makes sense. So and then Jade Cargill telling Tiffany Stratton she's next.
I can't wait till Tiffy fucking loses. I think the ending of Tiffy's fucking run, they should smash a clock over her face.
You don't like Tiffy?
I can't fucking stand that Barbie doll looking little bitch.
Okay, so Jade Cargill is going to be the next champion.
Tiffy time is fucking.
That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. That is such the dumbest shit. Tiffy time. That literally sounds. I'm sorry. I'm about to say some shit that y'all fucking probably gonna hate. That sounds like what women would say in the 1950s when they were gonna go get drunk in their like closet. I'm gonna go have some Tiffy time, and they're pulling out a bottle.
I liked Nia Jax until she started hanging out with Tiffany Stratton, and then I couldn't fucking stand Nia Jax.
I've never liked Nia Jax. The only thing I've ever liked Nia Jax for is for breaking fucking Becky Lynch's nose. That's the only thing I like her for.
And then Tiffy fucking irritated the fuck out of me. And now I can't stand her. Like, bitch, leave me the fuck alone. And then Jade Cargill. Like, I like Jade Cargill, but she gives me the fucking American Gladiator fucking vibe from the fucking 80s and 90s.
Dude, fuck the American. She's straight up on fucking steroids.
Like,
she gives me 1980s Hulk Hogan.
She gives me fucking 1980s American Gladiator.
I know.
Where they're shooting fucking tennis balls out of the fucking guns.
We talked about it, and I've never been able to unsee that since then.
Especially when she wears the fucking white wigs.
Yes. So, okay. What about Drew McIntyre versus John Cena?
I have a feeling that's going to be the final match.
That would be good. Or even Aleister Black.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I know, but I like that. I like Aleister Black. I
wouldn't mind seeing that, but I don't think that's anything that people want to see.
Of course not.
I mean, maybe one where you could probably put Aleister Black over.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's something that people would want to see.
Okay, so right now we got Seth Rollins versus Jey Uso, CM Punk, LA Knight. I think Seth Rollins keeps the championship. LA Knight joins the stable.
I don't know. I kind of hope Jay wins. If I'm being completely honest, I kind of want Jay to win.
Yeah. John Cena versus Logan Paul.
We know where I'm going.
John Cena. Sheamus versus Rusev in a good old fashioned Donnybrook.
Donnybrook.
What the fuck is a Donnybrook?
That's
it's something above Hullabaloo, not quite Malice at the Palace. You got fisticuffs.
I've been watching.
You didn't see the last
agree to disagree.
No.
You got a melee. You got a tussle, a kerfuffle. Donnybrook.
The last Donnybrook match was Sheamus versus what was the pro guy?
A Donnybrook, I imagine, is like happens at a barn. It's fucking somebody with fucking a flannel or overalls.
It's literally like a kind of like Extreme
It's
Rules.
no disqualifications, no counts.
Yeah. And it's like an Extreme Rules match.
When I've been watching this the whole time, and they showed us the thing, they said Donnybrook.
It's an Irish.
Yeah. Come here.
Kind of match.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Like fucking, you got to fight like this.
Okay, so we got Becky Lynch versus Nikki Bella. My prediction is Bayley comes and helps Becky Lynch. I think Bayley's going to turn back into the role model / character. I love what they're doing with the voices in her head.
Like I don't think I want Becky to lose so fucking bad. So motherfucking bad. I want this bitch to fucking lose.
I don't want her to lose to Nikki. I think she's going to come in. Bayley's going to help her.
Well, I don't give a fuck who. Look, she can lose to the fucking the janitor for all I give a fuck.
This is my idea.
The most unknown motherfucking. She could lose to Cora Jade for all I care.
Look, this is my idea. Bayley's going to come in as a role model, help her, be with her, and then she's going to turn her back on her and beat the shit out of her, take the championship.
Look, she could lose to fucking Aunt Betty.
All right. Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed.
I'm going with Roman.
Me too, of course. And then the last match, I'll be off in a second.
I'm going with Roman, and then I think they beat up Paul Heyman.
Okay. Okay, and then Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy, the Wyatt Six.
I don't think they lose the tag titles.
This is the only thing. If they don't lose the tag titles, I think they're going to send Montez Ford on his own. I think this might be the cause of them breaking up if they lose this match.
Yeah, I don't think the Wyatt Six loses the tag titles.
The hype about Arch Manning is because he's a Manning.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, his grandfather wasn't a great quarterback, but he was a very, very good quarterback for a while, Arch. And then you have Peyton and Eli that are both going to be Hall of Famers, even though Eli should not be. Both are Super Bowl champions. So, of course, that's the hype on them. All right. Anything else we want to mention before we get off?
Aces 12 straight. Let's go.
Let's go. By the way, Aces versus Lynx. Oh, speaking of that, I was wearing my Aces hat, and I was out and about, and some lady said, "Hey, let's go Aces." And she decided to talk to me. I think she didn't know if I was actually a fan of it. She's like, "Let's go Aces." I'm like, "Yeah, 12 straight. Let's fucking go." We tried to get tickets here. And I started talking. I'm like, "What do you think about it?" She's like,
"No, it's tomorrow."
What?
Clash in Paris.
Oh, Clash in Paris is tomorrow. Okay.
9 a.m. But I have early access because I still have the money.
Oh, got you.
So I have the early access.
12 straight. Ticket. Basically playoff push. And then they got a game coming up this Thursday and Sunday. This Thursday and then next Sunday. Both of them are in Vegas.
Yeah, if you guys go on Sunday, I don't work till 10 p.m. on those nights. So
that one doesn't start till 7 though.
Yeah, I guess they're only like 2 hours, right?
Yeah. So if we decide to go, I don't know if we're gonna do that, but depending on what the night game is. I didn't know how because we're gonna go watch football on Sunday. I didn't know how fucking inebriated I'd be.
Oh yeah, that's true.
It's football Sunday. That was the issue. I was like, I don't know
That's
how
true.
inebriated I'm gonna be at 7 p.m.
Because when the playoffs start?
September 15th.
Because I think I have early access to those tickets.
September.
So whenever
The last game is September 11th. All right. Anything else we want to talk about before we jump off? Any other mentions?
Not that I can think of. We can talk about baseball later.
Yeah.
I haven't really keeping up with it too much.
Besides, our baseball person is at the vet.
Yeah.
Jeremy, anything you want to touch on before we jump off?
no.
All right. Well, whenever you're ready, you can play us. Let us go.
Like
Play us
what?
out. Play us
Yeah,
out.
whenever
We need
you're
a
ready,
band.
play us out. Put us in. Let us
Put me in, coach.
be.